What up, MetaZoo Maniacs and Cryptic Campers? Today's November 4th, 2025, and yesterday we had a MetaZoo Monday, so let's jump right on into it. We had Charlie, it's MetaZoo Monday, and everyone is invited. Let's start off tonight with some excitement for the upcoming double signing happening this weekend at Dallas. Show me a Lily card or a Kate card that you'd love to have signed. And then we had Kate post this, double signing be like Fusion Ha. Now I'm going to show you my favorite fusion.
Fusion Ha! I am they. We are one. Unfortunately for you, Omega.
So we had a good question from Burnt Fox. At Sherlocker, will we see Torrential Tide sketch cards at conventions, as well as Secret Shadow sketches and future sets? I really like a lot of the convention sketch cards, and I'm kind of in the business of collecting them all. And that's a good point. We saw the convention promo cards for base set, but we didn't see anything for Torrential Tides, at least not that I know of. So I wonder if they will have that, or Secret Shadow sketch cards. And now, when I seen this comment, I was thinking, what about sketch cards as box toppers? So Charlie did answer that question. I hope so, and this is talking about if there's going to be sketch cards for Torrential Tides and Secret Shadows. I hope so. I think that we proved the concept, and it was fun, and it went over well. Obviously, the future there will be an even bigger asset. Obviously, in the future, there will be an even bigger asset bank to pull from for them. I like the trade program, and I'd love to see a trade pack in the future. And then Rico up here said, Charlie, what are you most excited about that's still happening in 2025? Here's a good question right here. When's the next MetaZoo magazine coming out, if any more? Now, I posted a question later about the ultra rare thing that's on the MetaZoo website, but I didn't see this earlier. So Echoes also said, before I did, what that ultra rare is. Here's an interesting question, also by Echoes. Will we get a caster card of Abraham? Because if anyone knows anything about the new lore of MetaZoo, Abraham's the main character. So Charlie answered the question, what he's still most excited about in 2025. Most excited to have to choose blisters, secret shadows, prize packs. We will start peeking at some of the stuff tonight. And then we had a comment here, Kate and Lily are the GOAT. Actually, I think the GOAT would be Poncho and Kelsey. Okay, so Charlie answered the question, when's the next MetaZoo magazine coming out, if any more? To be determined. It made sense as a promotion in Card Pro. Small run stuff, definitely an option. I'd like to see another one though. So there's no answer really on that, if there's gonna be another MetaZoo magazine. It looks like no for now. And then Arthur Rips had a comment here. Do you have any metrics you can share about MetaZoo that you're excited about? For example, Discord is growing, socials are getting percentage more engagement, etc. Just something that gives you a warm and fuzzy that things are trending in the right direction. So I don't think this was replied to at all, but we'll see. Here's an interesting question by Rico. Will the blisters have coins in them? I don't know. They don't want to be like old school MetaZoo, so probably not. And then TMX said, I hope if there's coins that they're humongous. Maybe he's referring to the UFO lunchboxes where you got that big ass green coin. And then Lily had a spicy spoiler. So we got Mike the Headless Chicken, uncommon rarity, coming out in the next set. Secret Shadows. And then Charlie spoiled the Grafton Monster, 1-star rarity. And then I asked Charlie a question. Can you spoil an ultra rare card? How many stars is it? So if you go on the MetaZoo website, I know I made videos about this before, but they have all these different rarity levels, and then there's ultra rare. And I just want to know what the hell is an ultra rare. And then Charlie gave an answer. So he said mention it a few times, so I didn't know that he mentioned it before about the ultra rares. But his answer here is, but we've obviously asked Cardi.io to update the filter several times. So I guess it's not MetaZoo's fault that this website is so brutal. It's Cardi.io's fault. So anyways, unfortunately, I don't own the company, so my hands are tied. They have indicated that they are a fully rebuilt card database feature that they're going to implement. Or sorry, they have a fully rebuilt card database feature that they're going to implement. I'm looking forward to it. The current one lacks features that I'd love to see and consider pretty basic ass. So I guess when I'm criticizing the MetaZoo website, it's not MetaZoo's fault. It's Cardi.io's fault. Interesting. And then we had another spoiler from Charlie. Kate is under the weather, but here is her spoiler as well. So we got the Bakanawa from the Philippines. 3-star alternate art card. Very, very nice. And then I had a long question for Charlie, and he did answer this, but I'm going to get through the question first. It's a long question. Would you ever consider doing 1-card box toppers that have a chance of being one of the 4 promos in the Case Chase box, and have all the other box toppers being 3-star alt art cards with the set name stamped on them? So what I'm saying there is, say you got a box topper out of Secret Shadows, it would be a 3-star alternate art card that you could pull in the packs, but if it comes out of the box topper, it'll have Secret Shadows stamped on it. So the set name is stamped on the box topper, thus making a box topper chase set to complete as well. Or maybe put sketch cards as box toppers for that set, with a chance of one of the 4 chase cards being in there. So I know I've said this in many videos, but I think it would be cool if they had box toppers, but the box topper is only a 1 card, and that card that you pull out of the box topper might be one of those 4 cards that you get out of that chase box from the Case Chase. But if you get that alternate art box, you're going to get all 4 cards in the box topper out of that special box. So hopefully that makes sense. I think that'd be cool. And let's see what Charlie said to that. So Charlie's reply was, huge fan of box toppers. Would love to see them, especially interested in putting in diversity and a rarity scheme, like you mentioned. So we got a lot of fire for that comment. And check this out. We got a spoiler card for the promos from the what am I trying to say here? So the first one we get to see is a 1-star rarity. So there's going to be different rarity levels of the exact same promo card. So Loveland Frogman, and wait till you see the next one. It's absolutely insane compared to this one. I mean, this looks good, but you're going to see what I'm talking about right away. So they're starting to show the prize packs promo cards. Very interesting. So Charlie posted this little video. This is a pretty cool looking card. Oh, I'm trying to pause it here. Oh, it's going to rotate backwards. Okay, we're going to stop it right there. Now that's a nice looking card. You can see the texture here. Let's zoom right on in. And if you're wondering what this BRSND is, that's the illustrator's autograph on the card. So it's going to be like a foiled on autograph. So pretty cool. So this is just another rarity level of the prize pack cards. So they can come in 1-star rarity, probably 2 stars, 3 stars, whatever, right? So it just keeps going up, and they get more exclusive. Pretty cool. And artist signature right there, but it's foiled on. So Charlie did say it's going to look a lot better than this. Is kind of just what he was able to whip up quick. And it also reminds me of really cool Dragon Ball Super cards I used to collect, such as these bad boys right here. We got Goku, we got Vegeta, we got Trunks, and then we got the Vegito signature. Really cool. Really, really cool concept. So I can't wait to see how these turn out as well. And it's going to look a lot better than what we're looking in the picture right here. And then we got another spoiler. Tiki Tiki from Japan. Pretty cool. And then a little comment from Charlie here. The only printed autos currently scheduled are in the Prize Pack Series 1. I don't believe this was answered, but Burnt Fox had an interesting comment. So what is your goal in trying to distance New Zoo from old? Are you trying to keep the markets separate and independent of each other? A world where old zoo prices go up and new zoo goes down, or vice versa, I believe will only make people jump ship. Are you only focusing on recruiting new crew members? I'm surprised this didn't get deleted, this comment, but it's still there. Interesting comment that I don't think was answered. Then we had a question here by Rico. How to obtain such prize pack Series 1? So Charlie answered the question. Full implementation to be revealed later in the year. First chance to get them is preview at New Jersey Collecticon. Then there's a comment here. We saw a spicy nugget. Can you share lightly seasoned nugget? And then Lily is like, hey, is this okay? So Lily illustrated this really quick. Lightly seasoned Mike the Headless Chicken. And then Charlie made a joke. I do not recall giving permission to spoil this alt art. Now here's a good question. Are prize packs solely an LGS thing, or will they play a part in official MetaZoo sanctioned tournaments? When Charlie had an answer, prize packs are not solely LGS, but LGS will have access and intention is to give them to the sweetest of opportunities. But you can expect prize packs also to plus up prizing at tournaments along the way. I have no idea why I'm having trouble reading here. Then we had a question here. Is card number 67 or 69 better in your opinion? Obviously 69. And Silver Snorlax 2004 agrees. 69 always classic. And then Charlie made an announcement. With the last 10 minutes here, I'd also like to draw attention to the MetaZoo Christmas party that the Northern Virginia MetaZoo crew is throwing. It's an open event with a cap on attendance. We will have an exclusive playmat and, of course, a ton of fun. Food tournament presents for attendees, etc. It's something that I'm looking forward to in a big way, and I think the early news has already trickled, and we are expecting crews from multiple states already. So if we look in the poster here, hosted by Nova MetaZoo, so I'm guessing that means Northern Virginia, Nova. Anyways, let's check this out. December 6, 2025, Leesburg, Virginia, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Big tournament, prizes, free food, presents for all attendees. Boom, exclusive 2-player playmat. So if you're in that area, that's going to be probably a pretty big event. It'd be really cool to see a lot of video footage from it. Then we had a question here. Will there be anything planned for Dallas or Jersey Collecticon that you can reveal? Charlie answers, MZM is dripping with info for both of those. Dallas has 2 signers who had some spoilers for Secret Shadows. New Jersey has Secret Shadows on site. First preview / chance to get Prize Pack Series 1, as well as 2 artists who have never signed before. Very interesting tidbit right there. So that New Jersey Collecticon seems like it's going to be a pretty big deal. And then Fuzzy Blue Thing asks, is there an official drop date for Secret Shadows? I believe it's November 24th. Or did I miss an announcement for that? Oh, and before we get to that, Big Joe asked, update on big box store products. Blisters are a done deal, Charlie says, but they control the specifics of distribution. Just waiting for their side. Info as soon as I've got that. So the blisters are ready to go. They're just waiting for a big box to drop them. Very interesting. But back to the Secret Shadows drop date, or the release date. So Charlie replied, on target for first availability at Jersey and street date, either November 22nd or November 29th, aiming for November 24th. But until I get the, in quotations, this product is shipping to distro, in quotation marks, from the printer. I really hate to make hard promises. So sometime in the last week of November, Secret Shadows should be out. And to end this video, we gotta give a special shout out to Rom's wife. Apparently, she just opened up some MetaZoo Topps Chrome and pulled a 1-of-1 Superfractor Fresno Nightcrawlers. That is absolutely insane. Anyways, that's it for this edition of MetaZoo Monday. Let me know what your favorite part was. Hopefully my reading wasn't too choppy. I was a little tired while I was reading this. And I think the biggest takeaway is what is going to be cooking at that New Jersey Collecticon. Anyone that's there, I really hope they get some video footage and post it up on YouTube. Sounds like it's going to be an epic time, especially if there's going to be some Secret Shadows being opened up there and the first prize packs. And like Charlie said, 2 artists that have never signed before. Anyways, comment below, let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video.